within Nigeria and outside Nigeria to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A lot of planning is going on, especially in the United States of America. I want you to watch this video to the end. I have a lot of two, three videos that I want to play today on this broadcast, and I want you to please share this video. Let's share it, because there is heavy tension now on Aso Rock, because a lot of planning is going on to make sure that they remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, if it is within Nigeria, it's okay, but now it's involving the international communities now to make sure that they remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the former president of Nigeria, that is Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, says something that is very serious, and I want you to watch this video to the end. He said that the Nigerians are ready to vote out the president, the senators, the reps, and do you hear that? The former president of Nigeria, that is Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, the Nigerians are ready to vote out the people in power now, because Nigerians are not getting anything from them, that Nigerians are not getting anything from them. You are welcome to this broadcast. Eshe, you are welcome. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this video, because I'm going to explain everything, and I'm not going to waste our time. Another one I'm going to explain again is the issue of security, because that is area where they want to penetrate. Yes, that is the area that they want to use. And I always tell you, some people say, I see, don't bear, ever my bemo. This one is already in public domain. So it's not that we are the one saying it's already in public domain, but our own is just to explain it, that look at this thing. That is the area they want to penetrate. So let me quickly play the video so that we will not waste our time on that. What former president said, that's Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He said that Nigerians are tired of the politicians. That Nigerians are tired. And the best way is to vote them out during the election. But a lot of questions that so many people are asking is that, do we have credible election that will vote these people out? Do we have credible system that will remove these people from office? That is the question majority of people are asking now. That do we even have the system that can bring out these people from the office? So those are the things we are going to look at today. And I want you to watch this video to the end. Let me start from what President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan said, because he said that the Nigerians are ready to remove, and a lot of plan is also going on now in the US. A lot of plan. I'm going to explain that too, because Atiku went to US. He's planning to go to US now to report Nigeria security system, that is insecurity, that they want to use that now to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the US also has a lot of congressmen and some of them, their mayors, they are talking about it now, that we all can see that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not qualified to be the president of Nigeria. It's time. Those are the games, those are the plans, those are the things that they are planning to remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And see, that's why a lot of we Yorubas, we are saying that Baba should do something. Because if eventually all these plans come to pass, hey. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much because of all our viewers. They say I talk too much. Let's hear the video. Let's hear what Goodluck Ebele Jonathan said first. So from there, we can now move on to another thing. Esho, thanks for liking this video.
Manipulate elections to be there by all means. If we are doing proper elections and if you are not doing well, people will vote you out. We will not even ask these questions. Because those who are not doing well, the population will vote them out. But in this case, people use government instruments to perpetuate themselves in power, even when the people don't want them. We need to really have a constant discussion on democracy in Africa. If we don't, well, Occupy said that democracy don't die, but if we don't, the level of decline to get to the point that probably democracy will go into extinction. Thank you all.
Let me play the video again so that I want you to listen to that video again.
So ambitious, then go and do business. You cannot force me that so ambitious, then go and do business. You cannot force me that to take you to serve me. If you want to be in the state assembly and people don't want you, fine, go and sleep. If you want to be a governor and people don't want you, go and sleep and do business. But if you want to serve us as people, then you must be humble and you will not kill us before you serve us. If you
that you will not kill us before you serve us. Ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá nìyẹn o, ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá gidi. That you will not kill us before you serve us, because a lot of things is going on now in the political landscape now, that our politicians are only concerned about their political party. Look at the way all of them are moving from one party to another now. Even from other party to APC, even from APC to other party, shows that they are not care. They don't wọn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ aráàlú. It's not our love. Kì í ṣe ìfẹ́ tiwa náà ní. Ìfẹ́ ara wọn ni wọ́n ní. Ara wọn nìkan náà ń jà fún lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Wọn ò jà fáráàlú o. Àwọn aráàlú la kàn ń fight ara wa. They are for themselves. Ẹgbọ́n kan tí Jonathan sọ wípé the people are ready to vote them out. The people, they are ready to vote them out because the everything nílùú ní ìsìn ó ti fi hàn pé ìlú ò fararọ, and the best way is to vote the people that are creating hardship. The best way. Now, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí plan àwọn Amẹ́ríkà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ farabalẹ̀, mo ṣe ní ká farabalẹ̀ ká gbọ́ dáadáa. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Third right to end the Holocaust. Okay.
Ẹ máa fẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa.
Children, and the question anything I said, author of, pretty much everything I'm about to say is factual, so I have 19 pages of references. If anybody wants to question anything I say, it's right here, because some of it might be shocking. Nigeria, the sixth largest nation on earth, on track to be the third largest by 2050. Top 5 OPEC, $1 trillion in minerals, a cultural powerhouse. Nigerians are among the most educated and wealthy in the United States, and they do it with integrity, sharing the values that made America great. Last year, General Michael Langley, AFRICOM, declared the region anchored by northern Nigeria as the epicenter of global terror. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, others call it home. Their stated ambition, full Sharia across Nigeria, and then a global jihad launch pad. The recent Old Dominion shooter was radicalized in Nigeria. Two scenarios. America's greatest African ally, innovative, peaceful, and prosperous, or the greatest security threat of the next generation, a Sharia exporting giant. A little bit of history. In 1804, Usman Dan Fodio waged a jihad and founded the Sokoto Caliphate, Africa's largest pre-colonial empire. Beheading, raping, destruction, displacement, 2 million slaves at its peak. This caliphate has never ended. That's North Nigeria. The British found two worlds, brutal Sharia North and vibrant, friendly South. They kept the caliphate intact as enforcers, indirect rule they called it, then merged the two in 1914. The South declared independence in 1967, Biafra. The Civil War that followed, the British backed the North, which blockaded the South, shot down Red Cross planes. Up to 3 million, mostly children, starved to death. The South fell in 1970. Since then, power has stayed in the North by design, the Caliphate. The current constitution, imposed by Northern military dictator, mentions Sharia in Islamic terms 165 times. Christianity, 0. At least $9 billion a year in blood minerals. are looted mainly by China, paying jihadis and corrupting military and political officials. There's President Goodluck Jonathan in his living room that leaned in and informed me about that. I know a lot of people there. I've been there a lot. Most of this is firsthand. Some key people that have been involved in this: Barack Obama unleashed the current genocide. In 2010, my first trip, Nigeria had an accidental Christian president, Goodluck Jonathan. Booming economy, only nation on earth where radical Islam was being back. No slaughter, really people just for random stuff. Northern warlord challenged Muhammadu Buhari, publicly called for Sharia law across Nigeria and globally. Boko Haram chose him to mediate with the government. Tinubu helped get him in office, the current president. David Axelrod was his campaign advisor. Obama blocked U.S. counterterrorism support to Jonathan, blocked other nations from helping. Jihadists flooded in from North Africa, villages massacred, millions displaced, raped, enslaved, kidnapped, churches burned. Buhari ran on ending the insecurity. It only got worse. Another person, the Sultan of Sokoto. He's like Pope and King to 108 million Muslims. Dan Fodio's 20th generation successor. He was a Nigerian general deployed to Pakistan and Afghanistan during the War on Terror, when we captured Nigerian fighters alongside Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. He returned and assumed the throne in 2006, and international terror tactics and organizations appeared soon after. He has never decreed an end to the killing or mineral looting in his domain, but he's called social media a terror organization. In 2025, he publicly supported the push for Sharia in traditionally Christian southern states. President Bola Tinubu, if that's his real name. In 1993, he forfeited $460,000 to a federal court in Chicago and fled the United States. That was proceeds from a heroin trafficking ring, which, by the way, heroin funds 37% of jihad around the world. For the last time.
Now, let me quickly explain that, because of those people that will say, I sing, you did not explain it, or some people that will say, we did not hear it very well. This man, I heard that his name is Mike Arnold, that he has stayed in Nigeria anyway for some time, so you already understand, and he compiled everything about Nigeria, both the past and the present, and he presented it to the U.S. Congress. And that is what the U.S. Congress, the U.S. Congress, the other time they said there's a guy, Alex Babi, that they sent to Nigeria. Most of all these people that have been coming to Nigeria, they gather all this information together. Now, they are now acting on it. And to now cap it all, Atiku also now forward another letter to US. Let me quickly read that. Atiku also now forward another letter to US to back the claim of Alex Babi, to back the claim of Mike Arnold, to back the claim of other people that have come to Nigeria and said that insecurity, that Nigerian government also known about insecurity. You can see the problem now. You can see the way they have put the president and the whole of the Aso Rock in problem. You can see now the way they have put the Nigerian government now. Atiku now set for, let me read that. Atiku to take Nigerian crisis to US says nation blown internal crisis. That's what Atiku, that's how the paper put it. Now, in a statement issued on Sunday by his media advisor, that is Paul Ibe, Atiku said his upcoming visit to United States will focus squarely on drawing global attention to Nigeria deteriorating condition. Everything, and you remember, everything, the presidency, they are trying to lobby so that, and the work of those lobbies is to tell the whole world that Nigeria is doing well, Nigeria is doing great. But now, presidential aspirant is telling the whole world now that Nigeria is not doing well, though. That's Atiku. He's telling them that Nigeria is not doing well. The other people that have been coming to Nigeria, they are presenting their paper to US Congress that you have to sanction this man. You can see double wahala now. Internal crisis. And the other time, the presidency was saying that the people that are tormenting his government, that they are the one that want to hijack power. They are using that to hijack power. The other time, the other man was saying that after election, the Senate president was saying after election, everything will end. Now, look at the problem Nigeria find themselves now. You can see the serious problem. And the US, they are working on it. I've said it, that when America is through with Iran, the next country is going to be Nigeria. The next country they will visit. In fact, maybe by fire, maybe by force, or maybe by anything, the next country is Nigeria. The only thing that, Nigeria have good reputation in, Nigerians, they have good reputation in US. Yes, they have good reputation in US. Maybe that's why this thing has been delayed for some times. Because if you look at the record, you go to America, go and look at the records of Nigerians there. They are very hardworking people. They are very hardworking people. Very hardworking, very intelligent people. And I'm very, very sure maybe these are the people that will be talking to the White House that, it's my country, don't do that, it's my country, don't do this, But the people from the Nigeria now, they are reporting to US that everything the government is telling you is a lie. And these are the problem. This is the problem. Creating, the problem now, they are compiling the problem now for the presidency. They are compiling the serious problem. Even the president, look at the way President Gowon was moving from one country to another. They are looking for support. They are looking for support. A lot of issues is happening at home now. Security issue, because that security is number one. That issue of security is number one. So any country that does not take security so important, any country that does not take security important, it's difficult for that kind of country to grow, to progress. And those are the areas whereby the presidency needs to look into now, not the election. If after the election, let us know that even the president win the next election, at least after 8 years, he will still live. Even if he like, you let him spend 12 years or how many years, he will still live one day. But the people the citizen, what are we benefiting? That's the question now everybody is asking. That what are we benefiting? That's the major thing. That's the major thing. Because it will get to a point that people will start to revolt. Like one Yoruba proverb, "Onítàbálẹ̀ àgùntàn dórí ilé, ó máa ń padà gé èèyàn jẹ náà ni." That is what we end up. Look at what is happening in South Africa now. They have been pushed to war, though they are not using their sense in fighting those things. But all these Africans that you are chasing up and down, they are the ones that help you. But the Nigerians will get to a point. Nigerians, we are so but one day the way this thing is going, one day the way this thing is going, people will be pushed to war. One day, the way this thing is going. And that is why the government needs to do something. They need to do something very fast, Ganio. They need to do something. They need to do something so that everybody will have peace in this country. We have peace of mind. We have peace. The election is what all of them are chasing up and down. They are not even after what is happening in there. Look at the Kwara State now. Over 30 or almost 30 communities in Kwara State. No single person is living there again. No single person. The whole community, People run away for their life in their own ancestral home. They ran away because the terrorists are not smiling with them. If they kidnap them, look at how many billions they will ask them to pay. And that is why a lot of them are running away from their hometown. They are running away seriously. And that is why the government must do something about the issue of security. Number one thing, if that one is solved, every other thing is simple. But if that security issue is not solved, there is no other thing that can go again. There is no other thing. But security is number one. Security is number one. Now, look at what this man said.
This freedom of faith, we know what is happening, and we are ready for it. We know 27 to 2027 is at the corner, and we know what's happening, and we're ready for it. IFNFL is 72 years old. There's no political organization that is as old as IFNFL in this country. So we understand the terrain, we know the terrain, When you start doing these things, you know what you want to do, and we get ready for you. We're not talking about Sharia, we're talking about 2027. We know it. You cannot destabilize our home under one certain pretext and want us to stand back and watch you doing it. We will not allow it. If you intend to destabilize that, we say, no, you can't do it. You can't come to another man's home and tell him how to worship. You cannot go to another. I mean, look, there's a Bible. They do Christmas carol every year. You see them, the governors, everybody starts singing, and then you go to that place and you want to say, you want to do Sharia. And you want to say, they can film. No. They won't try, nobody will allow it. This is our home, and this is what we do here. We are the most understanding tribe in nation. I would say nation Nigeria, yes. We religious tolerance is everybody pride out for it. And we are not going to let somebody derive us from that. We know what is happening in other parts of the country because of religion. We are not that part. We are not that in this part of the country. And we are not going to allow anybody to introduce it to us. We will not. It's as simple as that.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá nìyẹn o, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa pàkíyèsí ààrẹ o. Because if all this their plan come to pass, Yorùbá will suffer o. That is why we are talking now. A lot of people may see it as nonsense talk. But if all these things should come to pass, they will deal with Yorubas. And that is why we need to fight for our rights now. The right everybody is asking for is to go. We are not part of Nigeria. And Tinubu should start doing something. Prepare the ground so that it will be easier for us to go. Help us like this video, share it and subscribe. If you ever like the video, ever share it, ever subscribe so you can hear. I think TV, ever show. If you ever like, ever share, ever subscribe so you can hear. Thanks for watching. A show 10:30.